On another campsite scouting trip with the Jeep only, which makes it so much easier. It's kind of a rough road to get in here. We only need one night, but it might be worth the view. Right there, the Tetons.
Pull over. I'm Tom.
And I'm Cheri.
And we're EnjoyTheJourney.Life.
The Tetons. Yes, it's actually Sunday morning. There are open spots up here. Free camping. You can stay 5 nights here for free and have an incredible view. So now to go get the momentum and bring it up here. It's going to be a tight squeeze and you'll get to see it.
Can you feel it? There's a rushing wind at our back and we're rushing in. Don't even know where we'll land. Can you hear it? There's a steady sound getting louder as our feet touch down. Follow the night until it's ringing out loud. 'Cause we found something to hold on to now. So we hold on and enjoy the ride. After all the ups and downs, this is our time. Enjoy the ride. Can you see it? There's a distant shore getting closer. We want nothing more than a dance in the waves like we've never danced before. Something to hold on to now. So we hold on and enjoy the ride. After all the ups and downs, this is our time. Yeah, we hold on through this wild life. I know we'll make it count. This is our time. Enjoy the ride. we found something to hold on to now.
Where's our wine?
Right?
This view is terrible.
Awful. It's just awful. We've been miserable here.
Yeah.
Waking up in the mornings, having coffee, looking at this.
Oh my
Sitting
gosh.
on the porch at night with a fire, with a glass of wine, looking at this.
Yeah, this has been...
Having dinner? Don't forget, having dinner
Yeah,
with this view. That's fine dining, okay?
Totally.
Fine dining.
And I'd like to say this is a secret camping spot, but it's really not a secret anymore.
No, it's on the dirt. What else?
Yeah, you can find it on the Dirt Pro app.
Which is how we found it.
But it's also on a lot of the other apps as well. And it used to be a secret, but it's pretty busy. And as we're recording, you can hear the noise of a generator running right now. All the spots are taken currently.
But every night, everything shuts down at 10 o'clock. Everybody's been very respectful. Everybody shuts their generators off by 10, and it is silence, which is amazing.
Yeah, and if you want to know the exact location of where we are, we will share the GPS.
We love sharing these places with you, and we want to know if you camp here too.
Yeah, totally. And we know some other RV YouTubers have camped in this spot before.
Yes, we heard KYD parked here.
Right, and we
Pretty
also
cool.
we want to thank Quincy McGuire for also sharing a lot of information.
Thanks, Quincy.
With us on spots like this as well. But we can also gift you a subscription to the Dirt Pro app, which we've been using this entire season, so check that out.
A lot of people are loving that. They get the is it 30 days? So they can make a decision if they want to stick with it, and a lot of people are thrilled with it. So check it out.
Yeah, it's very cool. Hundreds of you have already signed up, so thank you very much for that. Where are we at specifically? So I'm sure by now you've guessed that is Granada-Teton back there.
Yeah, the Granada-Teton.
So that is Teton National Park. We are technically just outside of the park border in the national forest. I think I was getting time lapses and night lapses every single night.
Yeah.
The starry skies are amazing. And then the moon would come out and light everything up this valley down here. We've got the Snake River down there.
It's spectacular.
Yeah, totally cool. And I mean, gosh, we've gone out to eat at the Spur Bar.
Right, and that has excellent views on the deck.
Yeah, just very close to here, like 15 minutes.
Right, and we met some people there.
Right.
They were a lot of fun.
Yeah, the Deans.
Yes,
I believe.
the Deans.
So hey,
they
Dean
were great.
family.
Yeah.
Great to meet all of you. That was super cool.
Enjoy your journey!
This is the Upper Teton view. If you're looking on the Dirt Pro, Upper Teton view, which we think is the best.
The best. Primo.
We are not done here. We're going to go to a paid site after this to fill up our tanks and
do laundry, clean up,
do all the usual things.
Have air conditioning and no bugs.
And then we'll go on another search for another amazing spot. See if we can possibly beat this spot.
Well, we keep beating our previous spots.
Yes.
And it's like, it's always like, oh, I hate to leave this because it's so amazing, but we keep finding more epic spots.
We do, and actually here, they do limit you to just 5 days.
Yeah, not the 14 that you typically see.
Right, so it's 5 days and you do need to move on. And what we found that there's a lot of people that are here for just one night. So even if it's a busy weekend, you can just show up early in the day and you will find some spots available.
Yeah.
Even in the busy summer.
Yeah,
like
we came right before July 4th on a Sunday when people are packing up and leaving, and we were able to get a really good spot. But then a day later, we got this one.
Yeah, another spot opened up like 30 feet away, but it provided this unobstructed view.
And privacy, the view.
Yes, more privacy.
Yeah.
We are a little tighter in with people in here. It's a little bit like the Wild West out here. And you're not technically supposed to park where there's not a fire ring, but
people have been crowding out in a little bit, but it is a busy season.
Right.
So, and also know that when you have the most epic spot in a place like this, you're gonna have people coming over and sharing your spot with you just to get the shots and enjoy the sunset, which is fine, but just know that in advance.
There's a lot of newbies to this, or a lot of campers don't really know camping etiquette, and hanging out in your site, you know. I did have to shoo off some people from our Airstream friends right here that wanted to
to camp there.
Yeah, right.
And there's no
between
room, and that's where they parked their vehicle and they were gone for the day. So yeah, it's nice to kind of look out for your neighbors as well.
Right, and we had somebody pick out a site here, and they needed to move in with their big rig, so we parked the Jeep there, helped to hold it
the
there
spot for them.
them. So yeah, and I think it's nice because for security reasons, you want to know the other campers around, and you can kind of help keep an eye on.
And it's always nice meeting people from all over the place, find out where they're from. We just have so much fun.
Right. Yeah, we've got a new RV family over here, Paul and his family. Hey, if you're watching,
full time
Paul.
now for a year. Congratulations.
Actually, that's somebody else.
Oh.
You're talking about Kat and Ian.
Oh, you're good with remembering names. Terrible.
Kat and Ian in the open range. Thank you.
Sure.
Kat and Ian over here in the open range are new full-time. So congrats, guys, for a year. But Paul, who is from Colorado, and his family, they're just part-time over here. And, you know, just help each other out. Everybody comes in with the same questions. How long can you stay? Where can you stay? Where can you park?
Yeah, and they're new in the Airstream to RVing. Their family actually gifted them the Airstream. Talk about a score. So you never know what's gonna happen. Somebody just may randomly gift you an Airstream or another RV, travel trailer, and you can learn how to do this from us.
We know a lot of you are still wanting to get an RV. You don't have one yet. So be open to somebody just giving you one.
Right. They were shocked, couldn't believe it, and excited about it. So pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool, and fun sharing, and that is Janice and Kim.
Yes, Janice and Kim. They were awesome.
Right. Yeah. So we gotta say hey to Janice and Kim as well. So now I don't think we've left anybody out.
I don't think so. I think that's all our neighbors.
I think that is everyone.
Oh, yeah. There was a van that I can't remember their names.
Oh, Tim?
Tim. And Mika.
Mika was the dog. I don't remember her name.
I don't either. But they were awesome as well.
So, hey guys.
It's so much fun because this isn't like your regular neighborhood where you don't really get to know your neighbors. And when you talk to them, it's small talk about the weather or whatever. These people you already have a lot in common with, and conversation just flows. So it just makes it easier to meet your neighbors, and it's just so much fun. Interesting thing with the internet here, it's actually pretty good most of the time. But as you can imagine, there's probably one cell tower out here, and during the day when the park gets full of people, everybody FaceTiming and social media. Yep. And so it slows down. It slows down. So like 10 o'clock to maybe 5 or 6 o'clock, you can get shut down. Yeah, so when we work in the morning, get things done quickly, and then wait for it to come back up in the evenings and get things done and work quickly. Or the middle of the week has been better. Thursday, things start getting slow. Right. And well, strangely, it's Saturday today. And it hasn't been bad. It hasn't been bad. Yeah. So random, just FYI. Right. And that's with the thing that we have. And we have a whole video on that, which will link to that gear in the video down below, because we know a lot of you either dream about. There's a spider. You can flick that. Doop. Okay.
Because we know a lot of you dream about going full-time and working on the road, and you need to have internet access for that.
More and more people are seeking out that so they can do this.
Right, because what did the last year prove to everyone?
That they can work on the road or remotely from home, which can translate to on the road.
And you can put your home on wheels.
Yep.
and come on out here. It's not without its challenges.
For sure.
But,
for certain.
Just know if you plan to work during the day, your connectivity might be a little bit limited.
And we do share with you our challenges because we want you to know exactly what you're getting into. I know there's some people that don't really want to share all the challenges, but we do want you to understand what you're getting into.
Right, we don't want to overly glorify the lifestyle because it does have plenty of challenges on the opposite of all the awesomeness of
Right,
this.
I was gonna say that. On one side you do have challenges, but on the opposite side of the coin, the payoff, worth it.
Oh yeah, I mean, amazing sites like this.
Yeah.
I mean, we live for this, and yeah.
And just like at home, you can work your hours during the week, but then when you knock off, you're in a different place every time and see something epic.
Right, and we haven't seen any, well, I shouldn't say that. We have seen some awesome wildlife so far.
We saw some bison.
Yeah, the bison or the buffalo.
Antelope.
Right. And we're still on the lookout for bear and moose.
Yes.
And this is bear country, so be bear aware.
Yes.
You got to keep your food and stuff locked up.
They do have a bear box over here.
Right, just one of them.
The ranger came by and told us, what was it, this past week?
Yeah.
That somebody was awakened in the middle of the night with a bear shaking their trailer.
Shaking their RV. And no, we don't have footage of it. That would be awesome.
I would have liked to have seen that.
Right. So we'd like to see a bear, but not shaking the RV. So yeah, just you need to be aware of stuff like that. And there are a few bugs out here as we've been swatting them away here, but a lot of the time it's not that bad. So there's a mix of group sites like where we are right now, and also individual sites. Like what we might do when we come back is go farther up the road, possibly, because there's more wooded sites where you can get a little more shade.
They're kind of like private sites. They're not these big group sites.
Right, it's getting a little bit hotter, and so some additional shade would be nice. So, and just down the road, again, if you're checking out the Dirt app, I forget the name of the site, but there's a huge area that would probably hold 50 RVs wide open. There's maybe only a dozen RVs there. So there is, I would have to say, room for hundreds of RVs just outside this amazing view. And a lot of them with a very similar awesome view like this.
Yes.
So don't feel like you have to pay the high prices to stay in Jackson or any of the other campgrounds.
I do recommend, though, getting into town early enough so you have time to scope out all these spots. We didn't do that the first night we came in. And so we will share what we did just because we had no other choice. We did take the RV, scoping some places out. Nothing was available. It was what day was that? A Saturday? It was a Saturday.
Right, and we pushed it for a longer day, and we made it through the Teton Pass with that 10% grade, which is pretty even still white knuckle with the F450.
That's been a topic of conversation amongst the neighbors here.
Right. Yeah, that's a big deal, and we know there's other RV YouTubers that have talked about that pass.
But the Ford F450
did awesome, totally, and but it's super fun and scary drive at the same time. Yeah.
We love having the extra vehicle for scoping out spots and adventuring, but people have asked us, why aren't you just using the truck? Well, it's a beast.
And we don't want to unhook where you're not supposed to and just take the truck around.
Plus it's a security thing.
So much easier.
Yeah, there's so many reasons why we have an extra vehicle.
We don't know. Some of these boondocking sites on these roads, we discover we don't want to go there. It's too rough. and the Jeep is perfect for that.
Yep.
So there is vault toilets here. There's not really any other amenities, fire ring, but the campfire ban went into effect just as we got here.
The day after.
Yeah. And somebody on this last site left a bunch of wood for us to burn. We were excited, oh, we get to burn this wood. But no, we had to resort to our propane powered fire, which I cleared with the Ranger. Propane stoves, grills, and fire pits
are all A-okay.
A-okay.
Like somebody fussed at us because we had a fire in Arizona, but the video came out when there was a ban, so they got all over us about it, but we were clear.
Right.
Just to be clear.
We always check in advance,
Yes.
so we're not going to have a fire when you shouldn't have
We're
a
the biggest
fire.
rule followers ever.
We follow most rules.
The reasonable
Yes, we
ones. Why is your face red?
And like we mentioned earlier, we will share the GPS location for this spot.
We love sharing these locations with you. We want your feedback if you stay here.
Yeah, come on out here and stay here. Hopefully you get one of these awesome sites right here on the edge like this. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're brand new to our channel, make sure
to subscribe.
Yes, hit that subscribe button, and that way you catch all of our videos like this, our RV how-tos, our RV mistakes. People love those as well. So for now, gosh, we got to get back to enjoying this view.
Oh, yeah, let's do it. I need to go get something nice and cold to drink and sit back and enjoy the view.
Right, so
remember guys,
enjoy your journey.